Hi everyone, it's Lisa again, spiritual career coach, author, and host of the podcast Soul Studio for Your Career. Welcome to day 6. I'm so happy to be here with you as we walk through this 9-day journey together, this novena. I know many of you have been watching these or attending live since we started on April 1st. And now, oh my gosh, we'll have after today 3 more days. So happy to be here with you. If you happen to be watching this and you haven't seen the first ones or you're not clear about what I'm talking about, you can go on my Facebook page and see the introduction to the novena, see the first video, or just go to my website, lisaespinosa.net, and under free resources, under soul videos, you'll see the videos, and you can sign up for my newsletter to receive the detailed instructions on how to do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our meditation to get ourselves ready and prepared to step into our temple space, right? That beautiful sacred space that we are so blessed to be attending together. So taking some nice cleansing breaths. And let's practice again that breath of just inhaling and exhaling, making your exhale longer than your inhale. And doing that 2 more times. So inhaling, and then exhaling, slow exhale. And one last time, inhaling. And a longer exhale. And as we do that, our nervous system starting to relax and renew itself and strengthen and expand. So as you are here in this moment, I invite you to set the intention to be fully present, to know that this is time for you. And yes, as you are here, it's going to have ripple effects of healing on your loved ones, on your students and clients, on the world. But for this moment, just letting yourself focus on receiving nurturing and care for yourself. So bringing your awareness to your hips and your pelvis, your knees, your ankles, your feet. Feeling your lower body so strong and supportive. And seeing those roots of light going down your legs, out the bottoms of your feet, deep, deep, deep into the earth. And as we've been doing, let those roots go deep into the heart of the earth. So feeling your roots in that tender heart of Mother Earth. Feeling her medicine, her love and nurturing, feeling your roots start to receive this like vitamins from the earth, right? Like supplements, vitamins from the earth. And at the same time, you are offering your medicine to the earth, and it doesn't require any effort. You're not depleted as you do that. It happens naturally. And I want to show you yesterday, hi Jan, hey Lorenza, that the green calcite joined me, and today it's like all my crystals were now like, pick me. So today we have, I want to show you, be easier if they were lighter, but I don't know if the video can capture, this is Labradorite. It's so beautiful. I love this stone. I don't know if it captures the, when it's on this in the sunlight, that beautiful blue. So we have Labradorite here with us. And Labradorite, the energy of Labradorite is very mystical, very helping us step into non-ordinary reality, right, across the veils. And we've been doing that anyway, but today as I was preparing, this was the stone that wanted to be here. Hey, Jessica. And so I'm happy to have it here. So as your roots are connecting deep in the earth, deep into the heart of the earth, we welcome that energy of that crystal, the Labradorite, and any other stones that show up for you today, that are here as allies, as support. And the wonderful thing about crystals, about so much of this, is that Yes, it's wonderful to have the actual crystal as I have here, but we can connect with the energy of the stone and receive its healing, even if you don't have the physical stone with you. So we welcome that energy of the Labradorite and other stones, the clear quartz, rose quartz, hematite, which I'm wearing here. This is fire treated hematite. So all of these stones that are helping us to transmute and release anything that is unnecessary. And this is day 6, so there has been a lot of releasing, and tomorrow is the full moon. So we are being prepared for this like full moon. So setting that intention, whatever is unnecessary, releasing that, welcoming the medicine of the trees, the tree roots, the plant medicine, the medicine of the soil, of the earth. And now let's extend our roots. Hey, Judy. Extend our roots to connect with each other. So seeing this golden network of roots, all of our roots, wherever we are watching this from, whenever we are watching this, because I know that many of you are watching this as the video transmission. But right now in this moment, all of this transcends time and space. Let's connect this beautiful, create this beautiful grid work of roots at the center of the earth that is allowing us to release more and receive more. And of course, is blessing the earth as we do this. And as we connect our roots, we still keep our boundaries. So we still have our own beautiful sacred space. And now breathing in, just feel all this energy from the earth going up these roots, from the crystals, from each other, up to the bottoms of our feet. And at the bottoms of your feet, there's an activation right now. So at the bottoms of your feet, pictures, you have chakras at the bottoms of your feet. And if you don't know what chakras are, that's okay. It's energy centers. So visualize at the bottoms of your feet, just like we have at the palms of our hands, but at the bottoms of your feet, spiral, like a spiral vortex. And right now, as the earth, as your roots, as this medicine from the earth enters the bottoms of your feet, receive a blessing at the bottoms of your feet. Receive an activation of your foot chakras, the chakras of your feet. And what's happening as this happens is 2 things. 1, your ability to release. So wherever you are, walking through your house, taking walks outside, I know our travel is limited, but we're still walking, right? Walking outside or walking indoors. As you take steps that you can release what doesn't serve you. And when we release with intention, it doesn't pollute the earth. The earth can recycle and compost and bless whatever you let go. If it requires blessing, sometimes it just gets recycled and composted. The other thing that happens is that as you walk the earth, you are able to bless the earth every step you take as you receive this activation of your chakras of your feet. So what I'm seeing is from your feet, this connection to your heart, to your crown, so that as you walk the earth, you're also blessing with every step you take. So releasing and blessing. And I'm hearing also that line in the priestess prayer that we're going to say, the priestess invocation of doors open, I walk through, I am ready for the new. So this is what's aligning right now, that there will be doors that open for you. Symbolic, metaphorical doors and actual doors of opportunities. And that your feet are activated to make sure that you are at the right place at the right time. And you say yes to moving forward on your highest path of service and blessing for yourself and others. So just receiving that activation of your feet, that anointing, feeling Mary Magdalene's presence as she takes her beautiful oils and anoints your feet. And if there's any parts of you that feel discomfort with this, just send compassion to those parts, but knowing how loved you are, how cherished. feeling this anointing of your feet. And I've been feeling this a lot as I work with clients, with my private clients. And of course it makes sense, right? That as we're entering Holy Week, or we are in Holy Week, again, this is beyond any specific religion, that this beautiful image and the symbolism and the activation of having your feet anointed. And I know she had different oils perhaps, but the oil that's really coming up is frankincense. So if you happen to have frankincense in your home, diluting it with some nice oil, do that after our session today, after our gathering, rub your feet, and it's going to help you today as you keep releasing and keep integrating this activation in preparation for the full moon tomorrow. So now let's continue and let that earth medicine move up your feet, up to your knees, your hips, your pelvis, and letting those parts of your body relax and release tension. And moving up your back, the back of your neck, all the way to the crown of your head. So feeling so very present, so here. And I actually see you, if you missed it, picture, this is what I'm picturing here. So we have the beautiful Labradorite. So see a column made of this. So it's almost, here we go. So if you picture, this is actually lapis lazuli with Reiki symbols engraved in it. But picture a pillar like this, huge, made of Labradorite. And you are sitting, kind of leaning on it. So it's behind your back. And that happens to be the emotional healing symbol, Seiheke. So you're sitting, leaning on this Labradorite pillar. It's very comfortable. And as this happens, your whole backside, which your backside represents the past, is being healed. So there's a deep healing of past, like anything from your past that you are still carrying around, like this heavy backpack that you might not even notice because you have it all the time there. And as you, all of us, sit and lean on this Labradorite pillar, there is this opportunity, if you set the intention, to release any baggage from your past. And you're saying, I'm ready to let this go. You don't need to know how this works. Just setting that beautiful intention. And if in this moment you don't know what it is, you can just set the intention. If there's anything that I am carrying from my past that does not serve my highest good, I let it go. I am willing to release it. Again, if there's anything from my past that I'm carrying around that does not serve my highest good, I'm ready to release it. And just know that the Labradorite and of course your beautiful soul, the divine, are helping that to happen. And that'll continue as we keep moving forward and, coming down to your third eye, down to your throat, this beautiful earth energy. There's always so much activation around our throat and jaw. And so infusing your throat chakra with your heart medicine again. And one of the days in the novena, we did this, but it's coming up again. And just clearing the center. You might even do this movement of just like clearing another layer that can be blocking you from using your voice in whatever way your soul is calling you to use your voice. Remembering this doesn't have to be about saying a lot of words or even saying them loudly. It's the energy behind the words. So as we do this, and I'm seeing our throat chakra, that flower, just kind of like opening those petals. So that you are open to receive whatever mantras, whatever blessings you are being called to share with the world. And this can look different for everyone. It might be just the words you say first to yourself, the words you say to the people you live with, to your loved ones. It can also be to your clients, your students. It might be words that you say in something like this, a Facebook Live, or another offering. There's something about your voice being used in a more profound way to share your medicine. So just receiving that in this moment, that beautiful activation. And then we come to our heart and bringing our hands over our heart center, knowing that this is the entryway to your beautiful soul. And here, with your hands over your heart center, letting your soul know, beautiful soul, I am here, I am here. I'm here to receive your guidance. I'm here to receive your healing. And most of all, here to receive your unconditional love. And feeling as your hands are there how tender your heart is. Right? We've been talking about our tender heart. That tenderness that is the most powerful thing in the world. So with your hands there over your beautiful heart, feeling the Divine Mother's presence right now, and I connect with her as Mother Mary in this moment. However you connect with her, maybe it's just an energy of the Divine Mother. But with your hands here over your heart, feeling that mother energy, which has nothing to do with your own biological mother. This is the Divine Mother, the mother who loves you unconditionally, who knows your deepest longings and desires, who is your biggest cheerleader, who knows when you are grieving and grieves with you, who is always celebrating your courage, who sees all of the good of who you are, and also knows how capable you are, knows all that you are here to do. So as loving as this beautiful Divine Mother is, she's also like this mama bear mother, right? That's also like, okay, you've got this. It's time. It's time to let go of that pattern. It's time to set that boundary. It's time to say no to that relationship. You know it doesn't honor you, right? Like she is here also. She's not coddling us in any way or enabling us to be stuck in our self-sabotage. But she does this always in the most loving, compassionate way. So she is here. And yes, I feel that energy of like self-sabotage. She's just like bringing it up. You know, the Divine Mother brings in this energy of a flashlight, this beautiful flashlight, like our soul spotlight, right? The Divine Mother spotlight. You cannot hide when she is like shining this beautiful light over you. And that's what I see. She's got the spotlight over all of our hearts. Remember, in a loving way. This isn't like an interrogation. This isn't with any judgment. But she's got this spotlight, and of course all her angels that surround her. And she is saying, have the courage to be willing to let go of the self-sabotage. Like, you don't need to know how. And if in this moment you're like, I don't know how I sabotage myself, that's okay. You can say that. Although in reality, you do know. We all know. So bring that up, and she's like, have the courage to ask me as the divine, ask your soul to say, I am willing to release the self-sabotage. I am willing to release the self-sabotage. I am willing to release all the ways that I hold myself back. And perhaps I blame others or I blame external circumstances, but I know that I am the one that's sabotaging my own growth and healing. And there's no shame in that, because as humans, we all do that. But she is coming here to say, you are ready, my daughter and son. You are ready. I need you. The world needs you. So in this moment, say that beautiful prayer. I'm ready to release the self-sabotage, to release however it is that I'm holding myself back. That's all that needs to happen. You don't need to know how this is going to happen. And if you're scared to release the self-sabotage, because parts of us can be very attached to those protectors, right? We can be very attached to staying small, to not being seen, to blaming the external reality, to being in victimhood. And again, all of this is said in such a loving way, because the Divine Mother understands. But right now we're having the courage and we're saying we're willing to let that go. And that is why I'm hearing now that we're sitting on, leaning on the Labradorite. Because this crystal is helping us with that. So start to feel how your heart space is feeling more spacious. And I see like little angels kind of working on our heart center. And as we get ready to sit on the infinity point, this is some of what's going to be happening at our heart, is this like opening. For some reason in this moment, all the self-sabotage is like accumulated here in our heart. Now I want to name something about our parts, and I know if you've done work with me that I talk a lot about healing our inner parts. So any parts of us that are attached to using self-sabotage as a way to protect us, we send them so much compassion, so much love, and so much gratitude, because some of these patterns that we've had really did save our lives at some point. We needed that behavior at some point. But now the Divine Mother and your soul is saying, you've outgrown that. We don't need that, because we have the Divine Mother as our protector. We have our soul, we have the divine, we have our angels. So there's no shaming in any of this. It's very courageous to set this intention. So let's set our circle of divine light around us as we get ready to enter this temple. We've already been in the temple. We're entering this inner chamber of the temple now. So welcome, of course, all of your beautiful souls here. We know that your soul is always present, but when we welcome our soul, when we take the time to acknowledge it, then we are more open to receiving her guidance. So also welcoming all of your guardian angels. So, and I see every person here watching this live, watching this transmission, whenever you watch it, that each of you are surrounded by your beautiful guardian angels. And welcoming the archangels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Gabriel, around each of you. These big archangels just standing around you in protection and love and witnessing. And of course, around our whole circle, all of us who are here together, all of the angels, all of the archangels. So Archangel Ariel and Shamuel and Sandalphon, Zadkiel, Raziel, Raguel, all the archangels, Uriel, Metatron, all the archangels surrounding our circle. They are celebrating, for they love when we gather in this way. And we welcome all of the Ascended Master mentors, guides, teachers that are here with us. Of course, Mother Mary, Green Tara has been so present, and all her 21 emanations. So what I mean by that is there's Green Tara, there's White Tara, there's Blue Tara, there's Golden Tara. Each one brings a unique medicine. We welcome all of them. Of course, we welcome Jesus. We welcome Babaji, Lakshmi, Buddha, all of the masters Masters because they walked a human life and remembered who they were, right? And are here to help us. They don't want our worship. They're really here to mentor, to help us, to support us, to help us remember that we have a master within us. So we welcome all of that beautiful energy. Beautiful Joan of Arc, who just keeps showing up. And Joan of Arc, I said this yesterday, I believe, and she was so young when she had the courage to do what she did, right? But she was an old soul. So she has this medicine of that so many of us have, which is this innocence of youth, right? This innocence of faith that some people might have labeled naive at some point, but it's actually a divine quality. And at the same time, she was this old, wise soul. So Joan of Arc here, standing with her shield, with her sword, with her banner. And if there's any ascended masters I have not named that are really calling to you and you want to, write them down here, please do so. And I call on the beautiful divine God, goddess, source, universe, spirit, whatever name you want to use, whatever resonates with you, to bless our whole circle, to surround it in this beautiful white, I keep seeing it as white, golden, violet. There's lots of blues today, light surrounding all of us, so that this space is blessed with miracles, with quantum healing, with abundance in all its forms. And to remember, this specific novena, aside from any other intentions we have, is aligned with one, self-healing, because as we heal ourselves, then we are able to heal the world. Sacred leadership. Yes, you are all here answering a call to be a leader. And if you already consider yourself a leader, it's the next level of leadership. Not from a place of arrogance or power over, but as in, I am a beacon of light. I am a lighthouse. People out there who are supposed to find you, let them find you. So sacred leadership and abundance in all its forms. Yes, financial is one of them, but also health, energy, time, creative ideas, creative solutions, an abundance of discernment and wisdom, of generosity, of joy. So all of that as we enter our temple. So let's look here once again at my giant cover of my book. So here you go. You have the infinity symbol. So start to visualize the infinity symbol, and you're sitting right, your spine is aligning right with the center point of the infinity symbol. And today I invite you to visualize you're leaning on that Labradorite column, right? So like I showed you, kind of looks like this, but big, really tall, big. And that's Chokore. Bring the power here. That makes sense. That's the symbol in Reiki. But made of Labradorite. Okay, so you're on there. And notice in this, I'm so grateful for the artists that work with me, as I birth the cover of my book, and like all the flowers that are emanating, right? All this beauty that is radiating. As we remember who we are, we're truly being blessed and blessing the world. All of this just radiates from us without effort. That's what we're doing here. So, all right, let us begin. So I've got my candle. I don't know if you can tell, but it's gone down past being seen. So I did a lot of work on that yesterday. Now I'm on my I am presence. Okay. So if you don't have a candle, just hold the object you're holding or whatever it is you're using in lieu of a candle today. Please know that if you have joined this on day 6, this today, right? Yeah, day 6. You can always I didn't, so much of this has been unfolding as I've been doing this. Like I didn't have a plan to have your feet activated today. That's just what happened. And I hadn't realized that as these are all recorded and now they're on my website, that they will be available at any point whenever you want to do this 9-day journey. So if you're joining us on day 5, you can go back. I mean, you can continue if you want to continue right now, but then go back next week whenever you choose the 9 days and listen to that 9-day journey. It'll be available for you there to access. All right, so I'm going to turn this on. Okay. Got the beautiful candle on. So holding our candle as we say our priestess prayer together. Remembering that, and again, I didn't know this before I started today, that line, doors open, I walk through, I am ready for the new. There's something, a very, like a special activation around that for us today. So be aware of the doors that are opening for you. Okay, so if you can say it out loud, say it out loud. Remember, bless yourself with your voice. Your voice is a blessing. As this candle burns, my soul within me burns. As this wax melts, resistance in me melts. 9 days to clear lifetimes of fear. As I give, I receive. As I heal, I am healed. Doors open, I walk through. I am ready for the new. Abundance comes with ease and grace, for I have finally found my place. All right, so I'm going to put this down, the little altar I have here. And we're going to sit in silence for 9 minutes. I'm going to put the timer. I will see you on the other side, both on the other side as in at the infinity point and on the other side when we come back. All right. Let's begin. start taking some nice cleansing breaths. So taking some nice cleansing breaths. Maybe wiggling your fingers and toes and just stretching in whatever way feels right for you today. As we connect with each other in this different frequency now, right? Stepping out of the infinity point. So it was so interesting for me that I felt magnetized. I just felt like I was just had such a sense of like this magnetic resonance, and I would get out of it and my mind would wander, but that energy of like a magnet kept pulling me back. I want to offer you, a vision that came to me as well with the whole, doors open, I walk through, I'm ready for the new. To, in your meditation, and maybe we'll do this more tomorrow on the full moon, I'm not sure, but I'm being guided to share this part. So the image that came is all these doors, right? So visualize all these doors surrounding you. And in my vision, it was like they were floating. It was almost like I was in space, and there were all these doors, different colored doors, all look beautiful. And then as you connect, because of course we have lots of different opportunities, right? But to have the courage to ask your soul, the divine, what is the door? Which one is the door that is going to bring both me the most blessings and those that I'm meant to help and support? And you don't need to know the details of what it means, but just see it as these doors. And I was feeling like there's one door that's going to be brighter for you, and you're going to be led to it. So I just want to offer you that, because that came. I didn't actually walk through the door because I saw the doors, and then I was kind of coming to one, but then it was like the divine was just like, nope, just kind of stay in this magnetic resonance field. So I stayed there. So let's pull a couple of cards, and then we will be done for today. Of course, keep burning your candle if it's safe for you to do so. Practice candle safety. Know that today, all that we have done, not just today, but these 6 days that we've been traveling together, will continue to unfold. And I'll be back at 9 tomorrow. So I think for the rest of the novena, I'll be able to do 9 in the morning, Chicago time. If you can't make it at that time, remember everything's recorded, so you can access the recording. There was something I was going to say about that. And remember, full moon tomorrow, so extra special day. I'm so excited about that. So let's see. I was really guided to use this Lightworkers Oracle today by Alana Fairchild, and I love her Oracle decks. I don't ever use them in videos because they have very long explanations, and they don't usually have like an explanation at the bottom. So I don't use them for that. But for today, as I was meditating and praying, hi Leticia, I was really guided to use this one. So I'm going to pull a card, and then I'll just read the little few lines in the booklet from it. Okay, so this is again called the Lightworker Oracle. I love this deck. I love all of Alana Fairchild's deck. She is amazing, and I was so blessed to meet her in person last year and spend a weekend with her. Just it was amazing. So let's see. What is the message? Oh, like 10 cards want to come out. One. Okay, beautiful divine. What is the one card from this deck that is the most important one for everybody to receive here? Okay, let's see. Look at this spiritual service, and look at this drawing, this artwork. So it's a person holding the earth. I mean, look at that, spiritual service. So I'm going to read. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. So I'm going to read. I wish I could had like 10 hands, like arms, like Kali right now, but see that? I don't think I can hold it and read it at the same time. Maybe I can. I don't know. Let's see. So spiritual service. It says, Self-doubt can be a habit that is hard to break. It can slow down your spiritual progress and the fulfillment of your life's purpose. Ultimately, it won't stop you, but it can make your progress seem more challenging. It's easier to fulfill your purpose when you acknowledge your own goodness and talent and do what you love to the best of your ability. Realize that you are enough and that your work is good and that you have something of value to offer. It's time to let go of fear of failure, concerns about your ability, and your right to live a happy and fulfilled life of success. The universe believes in you. I mean, so perfect. Let me just kind of skim, because again, so there's like a lot of information, but this is the invocation. I'll just read a few lines. Universe, I love you. How can I serve you? I accept love's protection and love's purpose in my heart, in my life. Love empowers and protects me, gives me purpose and passion, peace and play. I believe in love, I am love, and I believe in me. There you go. This is why they wanted me to use this deck. So there we go. Remember that. You're releasing self-doubt. So maybe that's one of the self-sabotaging behaviors that the divine was saying, let go of the self-doubt. I've been so moved when I work with my clients, and sometimes when the messages that come through and I channel for them and share them with them, so many times this message comes, particularly from Mother Mary, the divine. When I'm working with people, a lot of times clients, and I definitely suffer from self-doubt, where she's just saying like, I trust you. Like, I trust you. Like, almost like, I trust you. How can you not trust you? I trust you. So I just want to share that. So, Soulful Woman, Cindy, wow, I needed this. Yes. Yes, I will release self-doubt. I believe in me. Absolutely. Yeah, like lean into the certainty of your soul, right? The certainty of your wisdom. All right. This one, I feel like it's like a postcard from your soul, right? It's like, this is how you look right now. Okay, let's see. Love this. Soul's truth. I listen to my soul's simple truths and allow my life to unfold naturally. This is so important. So as we, sat here at the center point of infinity, and, we did all this invocation, and that's particular one, right? Your feet getting activated and walking through these doors that open, but knowing that there's no effort required for that. There is presence and mindfulness, but that it'll unfold naturally. And I don't know if you caught in this last card, it said the word play in there, right? So look at this. Look at her, how gorgeous. This is your soul right now. So let me read it again. Soul's truth. I listen to my soul's simple truths and allow my life to unfold naturally. So let it unfold naturally. And this is from this deck, the Soulful Women deck. Highly recommend it. All right, my dears. It's always such a joy to be with all of you. I can't wait to connect tomorrow with you. Actually, I can wait because I want to enjoy today. But it'll be so fun. It'll be 9 o'clock and 9 in the morning. And if you can't make it live, you'll access the recording. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. Oh, I sent out a newsletter today with the Reiki for your career. If you're feeling guided to work with me privately, that's 3 sessions. I still have 2 spots left. So I know there's 2 people out there, maybe one of you, who these are meant for. Like, I feel it in my bones. So, read it and see if it's you or perhaps someone that you know, because I have a special offer with that right now. All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for being here. See ya.